Hey there, welcome to another video in the Python operator series. Today I am going to talk about a Python operator which is not listed into this PowerPoint presentation. If you have been following my videos so far on Python operator, you might have observed that I have written all the Python operators and their different types into this PowerPoint presentation, and I have been covering them one by one. But this particular operator, it is not listed over here. And this is also the newest addition to the family of Python operators. This operator was added into Python 3.8, so it is available Python 3.8 and higher only. Therefore, if you are using any version of Python up to 3.7, you won't be able to use it unless you upgrade it. The operator that I am talking about is called Walrus operator. A very peculiar name. I will show you why. Anyway, so Walrus operator is a type of assignment expression operator, which means that in a single line of code, you can assign value to a variable, evaluate it, and return it as well. Now, why Walrus? And it is denoted using colon and equal to sign. If I go to the Python official documentation page, this is the Python official documentation. I am going to share the link of this page into the description box. If you want, you can go and check it out. This is how the Walrus operator is written. If you can see it, a colon and an equal to sign. And there is if you see here, it is affectionately known as the Walrus operator due to its resemblance to the eyes and tusks of a walrus. So if you open this link, you will come over here, and this is how a walrus looks like. So that is how the name Walrus comes up. So enough of talk. Now let me go into the Jupyter notebook and show you some practical examples and explain you what it is and what does it do. Here I am in Jupyter notebook. Now let us start breaking down what I said in the definition, that it is the operator using which one can assign a value to a variable, evaluate it, and return it, all in a single line of code. First of all, let us understand assignment. Although I have already created a video on the assignment operator, if you wish, you can go and check it out. I will put it as the end screen as well. Here in this line of code, I am assigning the right hand side value to the left hand side variable. So a holds the value 15, but if I run this code, it does not print anything. Although a stores the value 15, it does not print anything. Similarly, if I say b is equal to, let us say, 7, b is assigned a value 7, but it does not print anything, it does not return anything. So these are assignment statements. On the other hand, 10 minus 2, if I run this, I am getting 8 here. Or if I write here 10 plus 7, I will be getting 17 here. Therefore, 10 minus 2 or 10 plus 7, these are expressions which evaluate to something and return us something. So 10 minus 2, it returns me, let me remove 10 plus 7 from here, it returns me 8. And if I just add a new cell here and write again 10 minus 7, sorry, it was 10 plus 7 as I had written earlier, it is going to return me 17. So these are expressions which can be evaluated. Now let us understand assignment expression. Now here again I have written a is equal to 10. And if I try to run this block of code, it gives me nothing. Instead, an error is thrown. Even if I remove the parenthesis, it is still going to throw. Okay, I forgot to remove this. Then it becomes a assignment operator. Now let us write something like this, as I have written over here. A colon equal to and plus, sorry, equal to 10. A colon equal to and 10, and I have put everything into a parenthesis. Now you see, it is returning me 10. Now if I try to print here a, what is the value of a that it holds? You see it is returning me 10. Let us write another statement. Let us say 2 plus 3, and I put everything into a bracket here. I'm getting 5, and if I try to print what is what is b, what does b hold, then it is going to print me again 5. So this colon equal to, it is our walrus operator, where you can see here not only we are evaluating this expression 2 plus 3, but also at the same time assigning it to variable b. And it is advisable that if we put a parenthesis around it, because sometimes Python tends to throw an error if you do not put a parenthesis around them. For example, if I write this statement b, no, not quotation marks, colon, and equal to, and again 2 plus 3, I am writing the same statement that I have written over here, but without any parenthesis around them, and then now it is going to throw me an error. So it is better to put it into a parenthesis. Now that we have understood what is a Walrus operator, let us see some practical uses. Suppose you want to create a list of numbers, of positive numbers only, and you want a user to keep inputting the numbers, keep entering the numbers till the user enters a negative number. So I am going to create here an empty list called numbers, and I am creating here an infinite loop using while, and I say num is equal to input, enter a number, enter negative number to quit. And since input function always returns a star, so I am going to typecast it as an int. Now I am going to check if num is greater than or equal to 0, then I am going to append it in our list num. Otherwise I am going to break out of the loop, and finally we are going to print the numbers. Now let us check it out. First number 10, second number 20, third number 30. Now I enter 0 and then I say minus 5. Now you see here we have successfully got 10, 20, 30 and 0. Now let us try to write the same code using a walrus operator. As usual, I am going to define here numbers is equal as an empty list, and I am, instead of writing while true, what I am going to do here is that I am going to copy this whole line of code from here and put it in the while statement, and instead of this equal to sign, just before it I am going to put a colon to make it a walrus operator. And as I said earlier, let us put it into a parenthesis, and I am going to check here itself if it is greater than or 0 or not. If it is greater than or equal to 0, then numbers dot append num, and then we are going to print the numbers. Let us enter the same 10, 20, 30, 0, and then finally I am going to enter 5. Here you see the output is same 10, 20, 30 and 0 as I was getting over here. So the benefit of using a walrus operator here, you can see, is that I have reduced the number of codes in my program, so it makes my program concise. So I have converted this whole thing into a boolean over here, so at the same time keeping the code concise, short, it is giving more clarity to the code. So this was all about the walrus operator. I hope you like this video. Please give it a like, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I am going to put all these codes onto my GitHub page, the link of which I will be sharing into the description box. Till that time, happy coding.